Warning, I say a lot of bad words. Nachomane. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to episode 2 of Main Events. We're going to take a look at this Dennis Rodman pay-per-view called Rodman Down Under. Shout out to Papa Meow for even telling me about this show, because I didn't even know this existed. Basically, this pay-per-view was in Australia, ran by this promotion called iGeneration Wrestling. They only did 2 events, well, from what I've seen at least, but nobody talks about the second one though. At the start of the show, they show a recap of Mr. Perfect and Dennis Rodman's feud. I don't even know why they fighting for. Rodman attacked Perfect like 3 times, but Perfect never turned around. It makes him look kind of stupid.
I came down here for one purpose, and that's for Dennis Rodman. I've heard Dennis Rodman shooting his mouth all over the United States, and if Dennis Rodman wants to walk in disrespectful like, hey, I can do that. No, you can't. Come on, the both words. Oh my gosh! It's on!
And it was at a press conference the following day in Sydney that the Worm was up to his old antics once again, attacking the heavyweight champ.
Oh my gosh! You wanna go flip? You wanna get wrestling? You're gonna find out what wrestling's about, Rodman. I'm gonna snap your neck like a pistol.
The hatred and animosity between these two athletes is at an all-time high. 2 diesel trains headed toward each other as tonight, wrestling meets basketball. Kurt Hennig versus Dennis Rodman. iGeneration Wrestling.
They got this pay-per-view at Sydney Superdome. Never heard of it until now. It looks kind of cool though. At the same time though, it looks like something you would see in an art museum that you don't really understand. Because why is it so pointy like that? It kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. I hate when they do this shitty green screen in front of the crowd. That shit looks so fucking ass. The commentators for this pay-per-view is Ted DiBase and Vince Mancini. Who the hell is this Vince Mancini guy? Where they find him at? There's this one Ted DiBase video I've seen. He was with Lacey Von Erich. Here it is right here.
He has a WWE shirt on. My family helped you with that company. What do you think about that?
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, but then they all died. So great job, WWE. No, just kidding. That's terrible. I know. Only I can do that. Only I can joke about the Von Erich deaths. Anyone else does it. It's really awkward.
That shit was fucking crazy. Why would she even say that to him for? On top of that, that was the start of the conversation. I wonder what it's like living in Australia. I'd probably visit just to say I went there. Every time I hear about Australia, I hear about spiders and kangaroos. I'm not really a big fan of spiders. One time I was riding on the school bus, I looked down at my jean jacket and there was a spider staring at me right in my face. I made eye contact with the spider and I fucking freaked out. The school bus window was open and it must have flew right in or some shit. I don't know what happened. Hey, but kangaroos are fucking dangerous. If you see one standing in water, don't follow it. It'll try to drown you. Them kangaroos be looking strong as fuck too. Y'all remember that one kangaroo movie called Kangaroo Jack? That shit funny as hell. But anyways, we got Mr. Perfect coming out to the ring. For some reason, he is the world champion. I don't know who he beat to win that, but he's a champion though. Hey, imagine if Mr. Perfect won the world title in WWF. I wonder how that would have turned out. I can't really see the belt, but it kind of looks like shit. I don't like how it looks. The cameraman sucks. Why is he all up close to him like that? Mr. Perfect grabs a mic and he calls out Dennis Rodman.
Hold on a second. Before we get going, there's been a real thorn in the side of all wrestling because of this so-called worm, Dennis Rodman. I couldn't agree with you more, because Dennis Rodman, you walk into my nightmare, you leave the basketball court, and you face Kurt Hennig in a wrestling ring, you're done.
Can't choke someone in this league and get away with it.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, big boy.
And Dennis Rodman, he's supposed to be here tonight, but I'll bet you he don't even have the grapefruits to show up.
Don't underestimate him, Henning. Don't ever underestimate anybody. It'll get you beat.
Come on, Dennis. Come on, Rodman. We'll get this show started right now and get this away.
Rodman comes out, but he just stays at the ramp. He doesn't go out to the ring. This feels like an episode of Monday Night Raw. Every episode, the show started off like this with the fucking Judgment Day. Off camera, Mr. Perfect takes off his shirt, and now he just got a singlet on. He said, fuck the main event. He trying to fight right now.
You come out here, they get a big bad boy wrestling. I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You look at the biggest and the baddest son of a on the planet, baby.
There's a lot of people in Chicago who agree with
I
that.
don't have to be on the basketball court to kick some but tonight, your is mine, man.
Was that a pickup line?
Well, I'm going to tell you, you got to bring some to get some.
I know everybody everybody knows this song, but how about we end it with this? Dennis sucks. Dennis sucks.
You never heard that in Chicago.
You know what, Cindy? You know what, Cindy? Just remember one thing. All you guys came to see me.
Well, there's a little arrogance for you. But I like arrogance.
Cindy, you come to see me, not the ring.
Say what you mean, Dennis.
Mr. Perfect doesn't even give a reaction. He just leaves out the ring. They out here bleeping the cuss words. That shit sound annoying. The first match of the night is about to happen. Public Enemy versus the Road Warriors. But first, we have to look at their segment they did before the match.
We're going to win the Australian Tag Team belts. And when we win them, what's going to be, Hawk? Tell him, big man.
What a rush down under.
That's what it's going to be.
Oh, my God! Hey!
What the hell is even going on? Why is everybody getting attacked from behind? This is one random ass show. They had Mr. Perfect get jumped, and they had the Road Warriors get jumped too, all in the same segment. I don't really understand why they would do that. I guess Mr. Perfect is mad at Dennis Rodman because he want to be a wrestler, and then Public Enemy is mad at the Road Warriors because they saying they the greatest tag team. Shit, I don't even fucking know. When I try to look up this pay-per-view, it just showed like only 5 pictures and just this pay-per-view and nothing else. I guess nobody really gave a fuck about this shit. Why they got this bright ass stage for? This show doesn't feel like it's in 2000. It feels like it happened in like the 90s or something. Well, in my opinion, at least. Public Enemy comes out first. Who would have thought I'd be doing a video with Public Enemy in it? Cause I sure didn't. They got these shiny jerseys on that say Thugs on the front. They about to play some street basketball. If I'm being honest, I don't give a fuck about these guys. Like their style of wrestling, I just don't care for. Mostly what I know about these guys is that they got most of their success in ECW. Everywhere else, they wasn't that good. I barely watch ECW, even less now that I'm older. Some of the shit that they do made me cringe. I like some of the wrestlers they had on their roster though. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking to myself, what if like ECW never died? Would wrestling be like way different than what it is today?
First of all, let's get right to it. All you people out there suck.
Not exactly greetings from back home.
Well, you know what? You might like me or not like me, but the one thing I always had was class, and that's nothing but low class. I don't like that.
What you looking at here right now is the greatest tag team to set force in this wrestling ring ever.
Hey, they look like they fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
So what I want is each and every one of you.
Just like they're saying, everybody's got one.
This one boring ass promo. Even though it cut out like halfway, I still felt like he wasn't saying nothing anyways. They saving me some time. The crowd calling them some assholes. That's funny as hell. The crowd can cuss, but the wrestlers can't. Every time they try to cuss, they get blurred out. This show is ass backwards.
Here we go. Now it's time to put up and shut up.
Oh, here we go. The Chicago Bad Boys themselves, Ted. You are no stranger to Hawk, an animal, the Legion of Doom, the Road Warrior.
Here comes the Road Warriors. They got this boring ass theme. Why they giving this song for? It don't fit them. I thought they were gonna say something too, because they just interrupted their promo, but they just walk out and do their entrance. Both of these dudes got some big old bellies, some big old pot bellies. They look like they about to explode. I think this is a pretty cool tag team, and I really like their look with all the spiky shit and face paint. Hey, that must be a pain in the ass to carry around on spikes though. Oh yeah, and they also have like one of the best tag team finishers. When these guys were in Japan, I seen highlight clips of them going up against Vader and like the Steiner brothers. Those matches look good as fuck. I keep forgetting to check out those matches though. I don't know why, but it's kind of crazy that both of you guys are from Illinois, just like me. One of my main complaints about these guys is that they're kind of reckless. They was injuring and beating the fuck out of people. I'm not really a fan of that type of stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this match is a tables match for the IGW tag team titles. The rules for this match is kind of stupid though. They still have to tag in and out. I never seen that before. Whenever I see a tag team tables match, they got tornado rules for it. And on top of that, why would they make this the first match of the night? Who the hell was booking this show? Right before the match even starts, Rocco sneaks up behind Animal and he attacks him while he's warming up. Everybody keeps on getting fucking attacked from behind. This shit keeps on happening. Damn it, D-Lo.
They gotta put both guys through a table to win. Is that not correct?
That's exactly what happens. I was about to explain the rules, but Rocco Rock violently interrupted me by attacking Animal from behind. They have to put each member of the team through a table.
The camera points to this guy in the crowd. He was sitting in the front row. I think he got rained on or something because his shirt was all wet. Ted was talking about his teeth, saying they was yellow and ugly.
He did a complete flip on that clothesline. Oh, take a look at that guy. Yeah. Some are teeth, some are green, and some are missing.
Ted DiBase having a good time on commentary. He don't give no fuck. Most of this match, Ted DiBase and Vince Mancini calling Johnny Grunge fat. They also talk shit about Rocco, but they mostly talk about Grunge. Them dudes really hate that guy. I ain't gonna lie though, he moving in slow motion. Rocco doing all the work because Grunge can't do shit. He can't sell any moves. He look tight as hell. Grunge got that big ass cast on his arm. He got that shit all taped up. What happened to his arm? Is he injured or something like that? Hawk over here whooping his ass. Every time I think of Hawk, I think of how he no-sold both of Kane and RVD's finishers and just walked out the ring. As soon as he went backstage, he got fired. That's one funny ass story. That story reminds me of Austin Aries. That dude fell off so hard. I used to like him when I was younger. Johnny Grunge tags out and he brings out a table, but he doesn't set it up though. He just leaves it to the side of the ring. I seen this video the other day. It was an incident where Rick Steiner got his ear cut off almost. Public Enemy did one of their table spots and then Rick Steiner tried to move out the way. The fucking table almost cut his ear off. Luckily, he was wearing his wrestling gear. After the match was over, Rick Steiner was mad as hell. He was throwing shit around. Shit, I would have been mad too. Fucking with Public Enemy, he almost ended up like Mick Foley with no ear. That shit crazy.
The donut-sucking wrestler comes in. Oh, he takes one right to the midsection from Big Animal.
What kind of workout routine this guy's on?
Yeah, lift the coffee into the donut. Or is it the other way around? Either way,
man, it was a knee in the back down to the floor. It's going to get interesting now. Let's see who's the first one to go through the table. Oh my gosh.
That has got to hurt, and it looks like they're trying to set Animal up, Ted.
There's a headache for you.
Oh yeah, speaking of no-selling, I was watching this Dudley Boyz interview. They was talking shit about Public Enemy. Johnny Grunge tried to no-sell the 3D finisher. And then after the match, the Dudley Boyz beat their ass. Bubba Ray said they beat him up so bad they ran him out of ECW. That's crazy. Then after that, they went to WWE and got their ass beat by APA. Why would they want to fuck with those guys? Especially Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons one bad motherfucker. Every time I think of APA, I think of that one shirt they had. They say always pounding ass on it. Is that what APA really stood for? Or did it stand for something else? In the middle of this match, they forget that it's a tables match, and they went for a pin. Rocco over there distracting the ref, even though the pin don't even count. And then the referee went over there to count the pin anyways. The referee don't even know what type of match it is. They getting booed by the crowd now. This shit fucking ass.
Public Enemy and both Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock are going to work on Big Hawk now.
He busted through there and double clothesline, and that backfired on him.
That is a famed move of the Legion of Doom.
Oh, neck breaker. Let me tell you something. I've had 2 discs replaced in my neck, and that's one of the reasons right there.
Oh, another neck breaker on Johnny Grunge.
This match is like a handicap match almost. Johnny Grunge can't do anything. The only thing he could do is pull out a table like he Devon Dudley or some shit. Hey, but I fuck with Devon Dudley though. Speaking of Devon and tables, they finally about to use them shits, thank God.
Mayhem in the ring now. Rocco Rock tossing Hawk outside. He may be going for that table, Ted. And he is. He has him set up.
Rocco put Hawk on the table. He about to have Johnny Grunge just stand there and hold him. I don't care about this shit.
He's calling for Grunge to hold him. Teddy, I think we're going to see our first victim. Rocco pumps the crowd up. Here he comes.
Is he going to make it?
Rocco Rock!
Hey, my bad, y'all. I just really wanted to add the Eric Andre thing to my video. That's one of my favorite shows. It's so funny. Right now, my current favorite show is Smiling Friends. But anyways, Hawk is eliminated from the match. So now it's a handicap elimination tables match. This is so fucking stupid. Who booked this shit? Rocco went through a table, and he ain't selling none of that shit. He just got up like it was nothing, and he went right into the next spot. This is some fucking video game wrestling right here.
He busted through that table now. Now he went through that table by himself. Nobody put him through the table, so he's not eliminated.
No, he is not eliminated. He has to put one of the Road Warriors through the table.
Here comes Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, big shoulder breaker on big, and I do stress big, Johnny Grunge.
Hawk tries to come back in the ring, even though he's eliminated, so then Rocco hits him in the head with a chair. Man, this match is a clusterfuck. I just want this shit to be over with already. A few minutes later, they set up for the finish of the match. They about to do a tag team spot in the corner, but instead Animal puts both of them through the table at the same time and wins the match.
Wait a minute, they're going for the win now. If they put him through the table, it's all over. Reversal!
Reversal!
Animal!
No, boom!
It's over! It's new champs! New champs! New champs!
What the fuck was that finish? That shit was in slow motion. Hawk standing outside looking stupid.
What a move!
That is a feat indeed, Ted DiBase. Combined weight, they have to be over 600 pounds.
New World Tag Team Champions. New High Generation Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors.
That was like the slowest table spot I've ever seen in my life. Imagine if the table didn't break. It would have been like that one Botchamania skit, I am the table. These guys are new tag team champions. The tag team titles look like the world heavyweight title. They fucking lazy as hell. I went on WrestlePedia, and they say they was playing hot potato with the fucking belt. They was only booking these 2 tag teams. No wonder this company died off. They followed that matchup with the iGenerates. It feels like I'm watching a parody of WCW. They don't even go into the ring. They just stand on the stage ramp. Take a listen to this trash-ass music they had playing. I don't know why, but that music was pissing me off. That shit sounded terrible. I don't even make beats, but I feel like I can make something better than that shit. They need to fire whoever was a part of making that song. They go right into the second match. It's the Barbarian versus Brute Force in a hardcore match.
I'm telling you, and Barbarian he is. I tell you what, they grow him that way on the island of Tonga. I mean, these people all through the generations have been warriors. And you talk about having a hardcore match. There's none better than this man right here. He's like a 300-pound bear. Where does he sleep? Anywhere he wants to.
This show ain't got no match cards or nothing. The only match they show is Mr. Perfect going up against Rodman. I ain't gonna lie, the Barbarian ain't looking too good. He kinda look like my uncle. He got braids too, but my uncle got less hair than him though. He about to wrestle in his shirt. I hate when people wrestle in shirts. It reminds me of like some backyard shit. Fucking Brutus Beefcake comes out next. I don't like this Brute Force name. I ain't calling him that shit. He wearing his WrestleMania 9 attire, except he ain't got the face mask on. He been a Hogan fanboy his whole wrestling career. He been a Hogan sidekick longer than Robin been a Batman sidekick. They recently stopped being friends though. I don't know for sure why they stopped being friends, but all of a sudden it just ended. That shit crazy. Like a couple of weeks ago, this guy went on Twitter and edited one of my pictures to make me look like Hulk Hogan. I was looking at that shit like, what the fuck? It's kind of interesting his most popular gimmick is being a barber. Why they gave him that gimmick for? I wouldn't let this motherfucker touch my hair at all. He will fuck your shit up. You gonna end up with that David Otunga haircut. He got a shopping cart full of garbage. I fucking hate when they do this shit. This shit's so played out. I'm still trying to figure out why in the hell would you put these 2 guys in a hardcore match? Especially Brutus. They ass was on drugs making this shit.
When the bell rings, Katie bar the door. Now that's the first mistake Brute Force has made. Never, ever turn your back on the Barbarian, especially when you're about to face a guy in this kind of match.
Well, I think it's
Speaking about turning your back,
it's gonna be reversed.
What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Hello. Oh!
And the
man.
gander just got clocked in the head.
He hit him with that trash can with brute force. Haha, you get it? Hey, but for real though, he ain't even touching him with that shit. It's barely even a dent on the trash can. He got all this trash inside the ring. Fucking random ass bullshit. This dude picked up a fucking broomstick. Instead of a hardcore match, they should have called it a garbage match. Hey, I mostly know the Barbarian for being with the Warlord in WWF. Speaking of the Warlord, 2 years ago, I seen him wrestle in a tag team match. I took a video of his hot tag, and he just only hit 3 moves and then he just tagged out. It was kind of sad to watch, to be honest. I don't even know why I went there. I guess I was just bored. I thought the Warlord looked kind of cool back then, though. He was looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin on steroids with the big ass W and shit. I looked up on Warlord's cage match, and he had a match this year. That dude, 62 years old, still wrestling. Barbarian still wrestles too, and he's fucking 65 years old. Shit, if I was a wrestler, I would have been retired by the time I was like 50-something. I don't know. Imagine if Hogan had one more last match. I wonder how it would go. I don't think he'll ever step in the ring again because he got a fucking battery on his back now. Fucking Ric Flair's last match, he fell asleep. That's funny as hell. He fucking ruined his last match with Shawn Michaels, but he needed the money though. Mick Foley wants to do one more death match, but I don't think that'll happen though. I hope it don't happen because that dude could barely even walk. Oh yeah, like a week ago, Dory Funk, at the age of 83, just did a death match a week ago, and he got hit with an exploding barbed wire bat. That's fucking crazy right there. He did that match as a tribute to Terry Funk. RIP to Terry Funk. Beefcake and Barbarian go outside, then Beefcake hits him with a trash can and shit. Beefcake starts talking shit to this guy. He was sitting at a table with these other people. He tried to say something on the microphone, but it wasn't turned on, I think. I don't even know who he is. He looks like a rapper or something like that. Even Ted don't know who he is either.
Who's that? He needs to sit down and shut up.
Well, I don't know what to say here. The action is just non-stop.
Now, I know Barbarian is not leaving this match.
It appears that he
Tell
is.
you what, I think he's just playing possum.
Oh, Brute Force gonna choke him with the trash can now. That's gotta hurt. Ouch.
Never underestimate him, though. Never. Oh! Like like I said, that one came out of nowhere.
They went to the ring for like 5 seconds. Then they went back to the ring. I don't know what the fuck going on. Oh yeah, I want to say some more stuff about Brutus Beefcake. That dude had like 100 different gimmicks, all thanks to being Hulk Hogan's friend. The best look he had was when he was Disciple. I can't believe that's the same person. But he didn't do shit when he was that character though. All he did was join Ultimate Warrior stable called One Warrior Nation. And that shit died out in like 2 weeks. He got fucking kidnapped and brainwashed by the Warrior. That whole storyline was fucking shit in WCW. I like that one video OSW did talking about all of his gimmicks. They really had him be the Zodiac. And he was also Booty Man. Imagine Booty Man going up against Billy Gunn. I don't know why though, but I kind of like the Zodiac. They go back into the ring. Barbarian tried to hit him with a suplex. He barely even got him up. I don't even know if he wasn't strong enough or it was like a miscommunication. But that was looking kind of scary right there. Towards the end of the match, Brutus hit him with a stunner, a DDT, and a power driver, but he still couldn't beat him. He tried to pin him after every move he hit, but he kicked out every time. He a fucking jobber. He just made himself look weak as fuck. These matches don't make no sense. On top of that, the stunner used to be his finisher too when he was a Disciple. I bet if he hit him with a sleeper hold, he would have tapped out. Or probably not. Brutus Beefcake got this one interview with Kayfabe Commentaries, and most of the show he goes on there talking about how over he was. Everybody in the comments talking shit about him, saying that he lying and that his interview sucks. I kind of liked it though. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know why, but I feel like half of the stuff he's saying he lying about though. I think it's because he's a big Hogan fanboy. I barely even like Hulk Hogan because of some of the stuff he say and do. The only reason I still like him is because he was part of my childhood. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about what he do now. There's this one funny Hulk Hogan picture I seen with him and Booker T. He looked mad as hell staring at him. He wasn't playing about that one promo he cut on him. He coming for him for real.
Here we go.
The cover. 1, 2, 3. No!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He did his whole moveset. Now he's going to resort to using garbage again. Brutus goes up to Bret's rope, and he does the flying nothing with the trash can lid. Barbarian caught him with the big boot, but he doesn't hit the trash can at all and gets the win. That ending was fucking shit.
Coming off with the lid. Could this be it?
Brute force! Oh! Barbarian caught him!
Oh my goodness.
Boot to the face!
Boot to the face. He drove that trash can lid right back up into the face of brute force. And I think this could be it.
1, 2,
3. Got it.
It's all over. It's all over, Ted. I knew it when that foot of the Barbarian hit brute force in the face with all that force.
What a match. I've got to take my hat off.
Man, that match was terrible. Oh my God. I never want to watch that match ever again. They really put this shit in the year 2000. What was they thinking? Barbarian didn't even celebrate in the ring. He walked backstage fast as hell. Shit, I would too. That was embarrassing. Beefcake walking up the ramp. Then somebody hit him with a water bottle. He fucking no-sold it and did a walk of shame to the backstage. They also followed this match up with the iGenerates. The music they used this time is okay, I guess. All right, enough of that shit. Time for the third match of the night. We halfway through this pay-per-view. There's only 5 matches for this shit. Brandy Ryan makes her entrance. I don't know who she is. I went on her cage match. It say that this is her first ever pay-per-view match. That's kind of cool. Let's see how she do. I wonder where they found her from. Her manager name is Sugar Daddy. They don't put his name on the nameplate though. They don't know how to do anything. Oh shit, that guy's fucking Tugboat, aka Shockmaster. That's crazy. They was fighting anybody for this pay-per-view.
I know I've seen the Sugar Daddy before, haven't you?
Yeah, maybe it was a hamburger commercial.
Oh, funny guy. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, keep it clean.
Hey, that's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a little hand movement. Didn't touch.
Sweet Destiny comes out to the ring. I don't know who she is either, but she was in WCW. She had 5 TV show matches, and she lost all of them. This is also her first ever pay-per-view match. Her manager's name is Aussie Joe. He dressed up like a referee. He's there to make sure no cheating happening, I guess. The commentators say he was a boxer, and he fought Muhammad Ali for like 15 rounds or some shit.
Actually, he is here to be a sort of enforcer for Sweet Destiny because...
So what you're saying is he's there to make sure the Sugar Daddy don't distribute too much sugar.
Yeah, you don't get a little sweet if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Why they keep showing this motherfucker in the crowd for? Who the hell is this guy? I'd be lying to y'all right now if I told y'all that I cared about this match. The commentators say that this is a female grudge match. Why is it a grudge match? They didn't show any recaps or anything for this match, so I don't know. The women for this company don't have a title. I guess they just out there just to wrestle. The last match and this match, the only matches that didn't have a title in it. This feels like a women's match from like TNA back in the early days before it all turned to shit. Back then, I really like Gail Gail Kim. I don't know why, but I thought it was so cool she was going up against Awesome Kong. They had a cool-ass feud in TNA. It's kind of cool women's wrestling made it this far, because back then they didn't give a single fuck about women's wrestling. Well, some did, but not too many. That's what it felt like. It felt like a long-ass time ago they had the bra and panties matches. Then they added that shit on the video game, too. I was like 6 years old looking at that shit. I used to play all types of games on the PS2 and PS3. That's when gaming was still good and it didn't want to take all your fucking money. Brandy was trying to hit Destiny with a power bomb, then she fucking slipped. That could have ended really badly.
Uh-oh, setting her up for a power bomb.
Pile driver, power bomb, something here right on the floor.
Here it comes!
Oh,
She slipped.
But she still completed the move.
That's all that matters. Hurt your opponent at any cost. It may not look pretty, but the result is what happens.
Well, you're sounding more like me all the time.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Everybody in the crowd got on WWF merch, ECW merch, or WCW merch. I wonder if they had merch for this show, because I don't see anybody with that shit on. This match is kind of basic. At least they trying to have a match, I guess. The crowd ain't really saying shit. They kind of just silent. Meanwhile, the commentators bored as fuck. They sound like they about to fall asleep calling this match. I had to take a couple of breaks watching this show. My attention span all fucked up.
You said it could be a toss-up. Are you watching the same match I am?
Wait a minute, that was the sugar daddy. He's got no business involved in this match.
Hey, things are going to get heated up here. Now what? Where's Aussie Joe? He's supposed to be there to help, right?
He is. Don't worry. Aussie Joe Bugner is at ringside.
This the third time they show this motherfucker on camera. Who the fuck is this guy? But anyways, Aussie Jones comes in the ring an hour later and he hulks up and he tells Sugar Daddy to come in the ring so they can have a fight. The referee isn't doing shit. He's just letting it happen.
What's going on here? That's the heavyweight Aussie Joe Bugner. And Sugar Daddy getting fresh with the champ. Well, hold on a second now. Hold on, Sugar Daddy.
Oh, one shot, and down he goes.
Down goes Sugar Daddy.
That was one funny ass spot they did. Destiny hit this clean ass German suplex. That was one of the best moves of the match. They about to go for the finish of this match. They go up to the top rope. Then Destiny hits her finisher, the top rope suplex. Who she thinks she is, Bob Orton?
No, she's climbing to the top. She's gonna give her a superplex off the top rope.
Hold on
I've never seen women do this.
Oh no, Bob Orton!
Oh!
My God!
Turn out the lights. This party's over.
Cover!
Is this gonna be it? You think she's gonna kick out?
I can't see her getting out of this one. Two. There it is.
That's it.
There is your winner, folks. Sweet Destiny using the superplex off the top rope. What'd you think of that high-risk maneuver?
I thought that was awesome. I am really impressed. I didn't know that these lady wrestlers were going for those high-risk maneuvers.
Ted was just saying anything, bro. That landing on that superplex was fucking nasty, though. It looked like a fucking brain buster almost. That match was 10 minutes long. That shit was way too long. I would have cut that shit in half. The iGenerates come out once again. Why do they come out after every fucking match? I'm not listening to this shit. Fuck it. Oh shit, it's the Nachomane event. Recently, WWE has been making the first match a co-main event. I don't know how I feel about that. I was watching Bash at Berlin, and I seen Cody Rhodes as the first match. I was like, what the fuck going on? I ain't gonna lie, though. Cody Rhodes' title reign hasn't been that good. I wouldn't say it's terrible, though, but I don't really care about the people he's facing. It's not like AJ Styles. I think I just don't care because I already know what's going to happen. But anyways, this match is for the IGW Australian title. One Man Gang versus Tatanka. Tatanka is currently the champion. Every time I see One Man Gang, he looks worse and worse. A year ago, he was going up against Abdullah the Butcher for Heroes of Wrestling. Now he's on this shitty pay-per-view. I think he might be cursed. I'd rather watch Heroes of Wrestling than this shit, to be honest, because that shit's more funnier. Meanwhile, this makes me want to fall asleep. I can't imagine myself paying to watch this. One Man Gang gets in the ring, and he does his shouting promo as usual.
Looks like he's getting ready to make friends again.
Each and every one of you idiots for that nice warm welcome. That's right. The One Man Gang is in the house. And when I'm in the house, somebody's going to get hurt. And you know you can take it to the bank. Because I am big. Everything I do is big. I talk big. I walk big. Everything I have is big.
Self-proclaimed.
Sounds like he's bragging. I like that part about taking it to the bank, though.
And I'm telling you right now, shut your pie hole or I'll shut it for you. And I have one request. Everywhere I've been appearing, all you ladies, you're throwing your panties at me.
What?
That's right. You're throwing your panties All I want you to do is please wash out the brown stain first.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Get a bar of soap, try using it, brush your teeth, and maybe, just maybe, the one-man gang will talk to you. Now, on second thought, I don't think so. So why don't you just bring the Native American Tatanka out here so I can kick the living crap out of him?
Tatanka comes out next. He got this cool-ass entrance. The light glowing and shit. Why he got the best entrance of the night? They made sure his was looking good. They was in the backstage following him. I don't know why, but I always thought Tatanka was kind of cool. And he always had on nice attires, too. Like, he was a decent mid-carder, in my opinion. I could never see him being the main eventer, though. Most I'd give him is like an IC belt or like a tag team belt. They started this match the same way they started the first match, with a attack from behind. Damn it, D-Lo. If my voice sound bad right now, it's because I recorded this part at 2 a.m. So yeah, I remember Tatanka having like a 2-year winning streak. Then they had fucking Ludwig Borga end that shit. Out of all people, you had that guy beat him? That's fucking crazy. I don't like Ludwig Borga. He was fucking shit. And he got a neo-Nazi tattoo. That reminds me of the Harris twins. They also had neo-Nazi tattoos. And on TNA, they was wearing a Nazi shirt. And somehow nobody knew they had that shit on. That's fucking crazy for real. One man gang gets out the ring and he starts wasting time and talking shit.
Tatanka now.
I'm telling you people right now, if you don't shut your pie hole, I'll leave this building!
I'm sure a lot of people won't miss him.
He's certainly not making friends fast, is he?
Oh, what's the obsession with pie holes?
One man gang about to leave out the ring, and then the fans start throwing trash at him. That's not cool at all.
They want to make the one-man gang bring home some souvenirs.
Look at that!
Wow, looks like a football game in New York.
He better cover his head or he's going to get it knocked off. Look at all the stuff they're throwing. I've never seen, look at that. I mean, everybody's throwing their bottles at him.
Bombarded with bottles. The one-man gang better leave. He could get hurt. I'm not in favor of this, Ted. Somebody could get seriously injured, have an eye poked out or something.
One man gang finally gets back in the ring, and they still throwing trash. They throwing trash in the ring now. I don't fuck with this crowd, throwing all types of trash in the ring and shit. That's fucking disrespectful. I never really care for this type of stuff. They just messing up the ring for no reason.
It's a hailstorm! A monsoon of water bottles!
You know, the referee needs to, they should make an announcement or something. Hey, we're going to get hit.
Hey, give me an umbrella! Don't mess the hair!
This is the first time Tatanka and One Man Gang ever had a match against each other. Was this like a dream match that nobody ever wanted? This match slow as hell. At the same time, though, I wasn't expecting much, but damn, ain't shit really happening. Tatanka went for a sunset flip on the apron. He tried to go for the pin, but then One Man Gang holds on to the ropes so he can't get pinned. Then a fucking ref kicks his arms off the ropes. He breaking the rules. I hate when they do that shit. These referees have been fucking terrible for this whole pay-per-view. Where they find these guys at? They got some fucking AEW referees out here. They don't know the fucking rules. A lot of rest holds and heavy breathing going on in this match. They had these guys go out there for 16 minutes. What fucking drugs were they on making this match? Y'all remember when Tatanka came back to WWE in like 2006? That was so random, but also kind of cool to me. It reminds me of when D'Lo Brown came back too randomly. I like both of those guys. One Man Gang tried to go for a leg drop or something, but the cameraman missed the spot just to look at these kids in the crowd.
Clear the cobwebs out!
Oh, well, I think the gang is trying to clear his own cobwebs out.
And he missed!
Oh! Missed another opportunity.
Missed by a mile, as they say. An Australian mile.
At the end of the match, they do the stupid ref bump spot. He had all the time in the world to move out the way. He just fucking stood right there.
He's out! That referee is out! The one-man gang's got to capitalize here now, Ted. You've been in these situations.
It's time to do the dirty work. Where's he going?
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. It's time.
No, he's not going to do that.
It's time. 747. We picked him up on radar. Here he comes. Like a jumbo jet.
One Man Gang was about to go up to the top rope, but then he got distracted talking shit to the crowd. That's exactly how the last match went.
He's taking too much time.
No. Big mistake.
Too much time.
No. Is he going to slam him off the top?
It
Can he
looks that
slam
way.
the big man?
Look at the power of
He's going to.
Tatanka.
He did it.
Tatanka did
He
it.
slammed him off the top rope.
Native American Tatanka.
This could be it. Tatanka could go up right now to take advantage of the situation.
It's all over. It's over.
Got him.
It's
He's
over.
got him.
Tatanka forgot that the referee knocked out, even though it happened right in front of him, and he went to go wake him up. While they trying to wake up the referee, one-man game puts on some brass knuckles. He punches him in the face and gets the win.
Tatanka trying to wake up the referee.
Hey, what's the gang doing?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
What's he got? It's a pair of brass knucks.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm telling you, like I said, I taught him everything I know.
No, this is disgusting. No, Tatanka, turn around. No. Oh.
Bingo, Senator Bingo.
What an injustice! An injustice! Tatanka's gonna lose this bout because of that illegal grip that the one-man gang has stuck in his shorts.
Calm down.
Oh, this is terrible.
All is fair in love and war.
Champion was
That is war.
The champion was wrong.
No, the champion was outsmarted.
Your new IGW Australian champion, one-man gang. All these belts look the same. They also was playing hot potato with his title too. Who would have fucking guessed it? I guess that was the second best match of the night. That's not saying much though. iGenerates come out for the 4th time of the night, but fuck that shit. It's time for the main event. IGW World Heavyweight Champion Curt Hennig versus Dennis Rodman. Let's get it on. They show Dennis Rodman attacking Mr. Perfect again. This match and the Road Warriors match is the only ones they showed a recap for. Everybody else they didn't really care for. Mr. Perfect comes out first, even though he's a champion. That's stupid as fuck. The champion always supposed to come out last. Mr. Perfect got 2 girls walking with him. I don't know who they are. They don't say. Mr. Perfect isn't like one of my all-time favorites, but I still think he's like one of the greatest of all time. If there was like a top 100 list, he would definitely be on it. My all-time favorites are like Macho Man, The Rock, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart. That's like some of the people I like though. Bret Hart would be higher up in the list, but I don't like his promos.
Now we wait the arrival of the dyed hair former NBA superstar. He's been on the world champion basketball team. He's been an actor. He's dated beautiful movie stars. And now he wants to add the iGeneration Wrestling World Heavyweight title to his resume.
And without a doubt, one of the most controversial athletes in all of sports. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only bad boy himself, Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is a Australian Outback match. Basically, it's like a street fight. They ain't got nothing but garbage matches on this show. Here comes the man of the hour, the worm, Dennis Rodman. I don't understand why they would build a whole pay-per-view around this guy. No offense to him though, but at the same time, what would make a wrestling fan want to buy this? If this was like WrestleMania, I feel like he wouldn't even be in the main event. He'd probably be in like the middle of the show, being a manager or some shit like that. Half of the wrestling fans I know don't even watch basketball for real. I don't know why they would think this would be a good idea. Guess what happens before the match starts? Dennis Rodman attacks him from behind. Once again, god damn it, D-Lo. They making Mr. Perfect look stupid. He falling for the same trick.
This match right now, there we go! Dennis Rodman jumps up to a big start. He clobbers him right away. He's got the belt. He's got the championship belt. Bang! Right in the head.
It's on already.
Right in the head.
The mayhem has started, as when you mention the name Rodman, you always know mayhem will follow. Like a worm in the dirt, he's definitely stooped low right now to take Curt Hennig out.
The match has started and Curt Hennig already bleeding. A young John Moxley is taking notes right now. Dennis Rodman only wrestled 5 matches. All of them were on pay-per-view except one. And this right here is his last ever pay-per-view match against Curt Hennig. I didn't even know that. That's kind of interesting. Curt Hennig's last ever match was against David Flair. And TNA, they had an axe handle on a pole match. That's some fucking Vince Russo bullshit. I wouldn't have expected that to be his last ever opponent. Wrestling is so damn random. Mr. Perfect selling his ass off. As usual though. That's one of the things I like about Mr. Perfect. He know how to make people look good. I don't know if he can make Dennis Rodman look good though, since he's not really a wrestler. But at least he tried. That's all you can really do. Basketball is one of my favorite sports, even though I don't watch it as much anymore. I'm from Illinois, so obviously the Bulls my favorite team. When D-Rose was still playing for the Chicago Bulls, that's when I was paying the most attention. Now I don't really care for real. But I'll still watch a game or something like that, or some highlights. Back in like 2017, I went to a Bulls game at the United Center. They was going up against the Spurs and they lost by 20 points. I don't see the Bulls going to the finals for a very long time, but who knows what'll happen though.
Pounding him with that broom.
There's that experience showing
Oh,
through.
a little bit. Not into the table, right over the top of the table.
That's the experience factor, Ted, and that's definitely a check mark in Curt Hennig's favor.
This match reminds me of when WWE or TNA tried to bring in MMA fighters. It felt like that shit never works out. And on top of that, I just don't care. Y'all remember when WWE brought in Floyd Mayweather and they had him beat up the Big Show? They had him knock out the Big Show. I remember all that shit as a kid. Celebrity matches either be funny or they just be shit. Some of them be good though. The match Damian Priest had against Bad Bunny was pretty good. They fought at Backlash. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised they made Logan Paul a champion. Now they got the fucking Prime logo all over the ring and shit. This is a bad main event. They spent most of the time outside. They only get back in the ring towards the end of the match. I'm not really a big fan of this stuff. They not hitting no moves at all. They just using weapons and breaking furniture. I wonder how much Dennis Rodman got paid to do this match. I bet he got paid some good money. Imagine if Dennis Rodman and Shaq had a match against each other. That match probably would have been bad. Dennis Rodman got this interview talking about how he broke his wiener 3 times in a row. How do you even do that shit, bro? That's crazy. You would think after the first time he would learn his lesson, but I guess not. I could not imagine the pain. I would have fucking freaked out.
Here we go. Big chop. Chopped the shirt right off his back.
Rodman in serious trouble.
I mean, I could see the whelps on his chest from here.
Headbutt. You can't do that.
Headbutt to the referee.
Referee's out. He's dazed.
I'll tell you something. The one thing you don't want to do is mess with the referee.
That guy's a no-nonsense ref. He'll disqualify the worm if he's
Dennis
not careful.
Rodman has gotten himself in trouble time and time again.
Dennis Rodman ends up getting DQ'd because he threw the ref outside the ring. Even though in this match anything could happen. I guess he didn't want to get pinned by Mr. Perfect. This is one of the worst main events I've ever seen.
Curt Hennig is clearly in control. What in the world? What is going on? Dennis Rodman again, manhandle the referee, threw the referee right out of the ring. I'm going to tell you what, that right there could have cost him this match.
It did. I'm sure this referee's going to call it. I would definitely call it.
He's calling for the bell.
There it is.
Folks, this match is over.
Unbelievable.
This match is over. Dennis Rodman has forfeited this match by disqualification due to manhandling the referee. But the fight continues. The fight continues. The match is technically over, but these two men are pulverizing. Dennis Rodman with a flurry coming back now on. Oh, a shot to the groin by Curt Hennig.
After the match, they start brawling. They make their way halfway up to the stage, and the fans start throwing trash at their ass. They had Brutus, Beefcake, and Aussie Joe break up the fight. Beefcake got a whole zebra outfit on. Where the fuck Beefcake get that outfit from? He looking like Disco Inferno right now. They don't do a rematch or nothing for the belt. This is the blow-off to the feud. They did all those segments just for it to end like that. Who the fuck booked this shit, man? This whole thing was a waste of money and time.
It lived up to its name, the Australian Outback match, because it was just that. It was Outback.
It certainly was, and both guys gave it their all. Heart and soul and strength and will and determination and, might I add, blood.
Oh my goodness, I mean, and they were beat up. As a matter of fact, I just got word that there's an interview going on with Curt Hennig in the back right now. Let's go back there now.
Well, there's no doubt that the guy's a great athlete and that he's a street fighter. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I can see by my shoulder, and in the match that we had, it was a little unorthodox for me, but he doesn't belong in the wrestling business, and I think I proved that tonight, and I think I showed him up and did exactly what I was going to tell the fans I was going to do. I did. I think if you could find that worm around here somewhere, I'm sure that he's somewhere sucking air. I think I proved to the world that I still am the world champion, Dennis Rodman. We may meet again down the road, but he's a tough competitor, but there's no doubt in my mind that I definitely won the match. Anybody from any sport, anybody wants to jump in the ring at any time, they're more than welcome to jump on Curt Hennig's back, because I think I proved to the world today that there's no doubt that I'm a better man than Dennis Rodman. Curt Hennig is a better man. And this right here is to prove it. This is the World Heavyweight Championship belt, and there's no doubt in my mind that I'm the deserving one of it, and that Dennis Rodman didn't walk away with it, and I think the people of the world got something to be proud about that.
I feel sorry for anybody that paid money for this. I would not recommend this show to anybody. I'd rather watch Heroes of Wrestling than this shit. But that's just me, though. They show everybody leaving out the arena. I would have been out with this motherfucker. I'd be in my car driving off already. Darren, that's crazy. But anyways, if you followed the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Nachomane out.